Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, are you looking to be in a resort style community? You want low cost living and you want a country setting. If that's of interest for you, then make sure you watch this entire virtual tour as we have the pleasure of hanging out this afternoon outside of the home located at 137 Quiver Street in gorgeous, scenic Sebring, Florida. We find ourselves yet again within the resort style community of Oak Gardens Manufactured Home Community. We have featured this park and its twin brother several times on the channel over the past 2 months, and you guys love these homes, and I get it. I know. This park is awesome. In fact, I was here again shooting this video this morning and I hung out with some of the locals. Take a look at what I was able to see at Oak Gardens this afternoon. That's right, folks. All of that and more for those who call this park their home. Now, what we are going to do is take a quick tour on the outside. We're going to jump on the inside and finish up with some numbers to see if this home is right for you or somebody that you know. Now, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We greatly appreciate it. But please, don't be like the 91% of people who watch our content and don't subscribe to the channel. Do us a huge favor and smash that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. That way you're up to speed with everything that we're doing here at the Mobile Home Dealer YouTube community. So thank you so much for coming on this journey to help grow our community together. And if you're ready, I'm ready. And welcome to the virtual tour of 137 Quiver Street here within Sebring, Florida. Now, folks, before we get started on the outside, let's get an idea of exactly where we're at here in the park. As I take to the right, nice and slow, don't want to get anybody dizzy on the YouTubes here. If I come down here, you see the green flag flying. If I take it right there, there is going to be a golf path, okay? Take that golf path, I don't know, maybe 30 yards down, you're going to wind up at the community pool that you saw during the photos. And if I come over here, I am looking at the grassy knoll. That is right, folks, because we've got orange groves right over here, big grassy field, and country living at its finest. Now, guys, this park, Oak Gardens, okay, we have homes that come up here on a regular basis and they get snapped up very, very quickly. And no, I'm not being salesy. Literally, the last home that came up here got an accepted offer within 48 hours. So after watching this video, if this home is of interest, you want to make sure that you act fast and give Eric a holler. We'll put his contact here at the end of the video. You just want to make sure that you act fast because tons of people call a week or two after this video is posted and the home's already sold. So that's my public service announcement for today, and let's jump on this tour here. Now, on the outside of the home, let's jump through it, get an idea, okay? I got a mid-70s home on our hands, but we've got a ton of modern upgrades. First one up is we've got this gorgeous vinyl siding all the way around. I've got a newer central AC here. I've also got a window AC, so we're gonna get to the bottom of the AC situation when we get in the house. That bad boy's been serviced. It's blowing nice and cold here this afternoon. Raised home with no water damage to speak of. I know that's gonna be a big question. We get it in all of our videos recently since the storms in the fall. No water damage. We got the brick skirting. Now, one of the reasons why these homes sell so quickly is because it's country living, like I said, at its finest. No neighbors behind you, gorgeous grounds throughout the community, and just tons and tons of space everywhere you look. Now, we've got a couple of sheds here. Let's take a look at the first one. Going to be the exterior shed. Got some lawn utensils here, kind of just a storage area. We do have power right out there to the shed. Okay, got a barbecue grill. If you're looking to have a good time, give me a call. It's almost lunchtime. I'll be more than happy to come and hang out. Now, again, take a look at all that country right out here. If you're like me, you grew up in the country, this just screams home and sweet home at that. Man, those clouds today, it's beautiful out here. I feel like I'm in a real life Bob Ross painting. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, as I come on around here, you're going to see this is going to be a single wide, okay? And huge driveway, okay? So we have a truck or a trailer, multiple cars. Of course, you got the extra parking here. You've got tons and tons of space here. So very large, very wide car or parking pad area. Carport's good size. You definitely get at least the front end of your vehicle in here. If you wanted to get creative, maybe park and back it in here to get the full sun protection, however you see fit. Gutters are a nice touch, keeping all the water out away from the home. Now, as we come to our screened in porch, one of my favorite parts of this home, a couple of things I want to point out. I don't have an age on when they built the screened out porch. I don't know that, okay? But I can tell you it is absolutely well done to the T, okay? We got these nice aluminum pillars all the way throughout, screened in all the way around, no rips or tears to speak of. I got plenty of power, as you see here with the lights. So if I wanted to window this out, yeah, you set it up, you know, however you want to do, you definitely could. But make sure that you realize that when you're out here, that's your view, okay? So nothing but country feel all the way around. Shed number two. Shed number two here. Nice door. We pull it open. We got the laundry units. Those are going to stay with the home. Those are functional. No issues with those. We got some custom shelving, and this home is being lived in. Okay, folks. So when we go through the property, keep that in mind. This home is being lived in as we tour this beautiful property this afternoon. Now, as we come through the Florida room, okay, nice entrance door here. There's a lot of things to talk to you about on this one. Okay, so first things first, we have this very nice carpet here. Underneath the carpet, we have concrete. Okay, so you could go ahead and change this out however you like. I like the separate entrance there on the far wall. But here's my big selling point here. I'm going to remove this basket and show you what I like. This guy right there. Whoever set this up was definitely thinking ahead of schedule. That's duct for AC, okay? So we've got central AC being pumped out here. That is a first on this channel in this park. All the other Florida rooms, they're more plain Jane than this one, not this one, okay? So you have AC coming out the side of the wall. I got power for days. If you're a veteran of the channel, you know how much I like power in the Florida rooms to make sure it's a usable space and not just hotter than blazes in the summertime. Not the case here. So I've got tons and tons of space here. Nearly doubles the size of the home. I'm going to get the question in the comments. I'll answer it. No, the home is not sold at this time. We use double-sided signs at the mobile home dealer, and the for sale sign is pointed to the street. So it's definitely for sale as we speak of. But really, guys, just a lovely, lovely space out here in the Florida room. Now, as I jump into the main part of the house, take a look at this. Okay, so a very nicely updated interior. Okay, the first thing I want to point out is through about 3/4 of the home, we've got updated flooring and subflooring with a luxury plank vinyl on top, okay? I don't feel any soft spots throughout the entire home. That's very nice. Next thing I want to point out is we've got ducts. We got central AC blowing out all the way around here. Now, just to make sure that I show everything on the video, that's why I have the fans on. Okay, I just want to make sure that you understand when you're watching this at home or on your phone or whatever, that everything's working, that kind of stuff. The AC is blowing nice and cool. Now, as I come on over here to the kitchen, I have a newer fridge there. I have an updated kitchen. Okay, we've got newer cabinets, newer countertops, got a nice backsplash there as well. So nice and cozy, very functional, and all the appliances are staying with the home. More ducts there on the floor, again, keeping the home nice and cool. And tons of storage here as well. Okay, a lot of times you'll get in these single wides, like I said in the intro. This is a mid-70s home. When you get in these single wides, number one, they're not going to come with central AC from the factory. That was put in, which is obviously a nice update, and you're not going to have a lot of the storage, okay? So the fact that this one has this much storage, that is a winner. Now, as I peel on in to the bathroom, excuse me, got a cutout for a ladies' makeup counter there, newer toilet, and then the shower stall set up there, okay? So very functional, nice sized linen closet on the far wall, and a second pano shot on that. Now, the one area that the flooring was not updated is going to be in the bedroom. Okay, we got carpet down here. It's clean. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't have any stretches. It's in great shape. It's not, fuzzed out or whatever term you want to use. It's in great shape, but I just do want to point that out. Now, when they put the central AC in the home, as you saw on the intro of the video, it had window units. Okay, so that's what it comes with from the factory. So they still have one window unit here in the bedroom, but we're bringing a central AC, as you see right by my sneaker, back here as well. Okay, so we've got tons of airflow back here. Again, I just wanted to have the fan on so everybody at home could see that the unit is working with no issues. Large closets, custom built-ins in the corner, so tons of space here at this unit at 137 Quiver. So again, just a lot of bang for your buck here. These homes in this community, they go fast, and I see why. Okay, you saw the photos. If you've ever had the pleasure of being able to tour through this park, the landscapers, I know I joke about landscapers in my videos, I just like to have fun, but all joking aside, they're fantastic. They're an A+ team. Park management, they do a great job keeping everything in order. The pool is always crystal clear. Clubhouse always has tons of fun activities. It's just an awesome place to be in Highlands County. You know, where you're standing here, it's a nice central Florida location. So you're about an hour and a half from either coast. You're about an hour and a half from Disney. So it's a fantastic central spot. So you can be close to everything, but not far from anything, if that makes any sense. Shopping and dining is just right outside of the front of the park as well. So just a great spot. And oh yeah, I know a lot of people like water views, but man, country views are just as epic. That is for sure. Sorry, I hear what you're saying. All right, Mark. You're hyping this community up. It's beautiful. I know these homes sold. In fact, there was one that we just closed on about a week ago that wasn't on the market for less than a week. And you're talking about this park. You're talking about this house. You're talking about low-cost housing. That's what we need. We need a low-cost housing market. Are you going to deliver? Yes, I will. I will, in fact. I promise you. But before we get there, let's talk about where to find the most updated information. If you're new to the channel, you always want to take a look at our company website. We'll stick it on the bottom of the screen here. sellmobilehome.com. You always want to take a look at the site for updated information on this home and everything else. The reason why is we can update the site faster and we can update our voiceovers. So for the most updated information on this home and everything else, make sure you take a look at the site. But at the time of this listing, folks, you saw it in the thumbnail, affordable housing we're bringing to you. Taking this home to market under $25,000, coming into market at $22,900. Yep, $22,900. Lot rent about $600 a month. Okay, $22,900, lot rent about $600 a month for everything that you see here at this gorgeous property at 137 Quiver Street. So folks, if this is of interest for you or somebody that you know, go ahead and give Eric a holler. We'll put his contact in the lower right-hand corner. He's doing a fantastic job all over Highlands County, servicing all of his clients. Give him a call, send him a text. Let him know that you're interested in the property at 137 Quiver Street. But make sure you do it soon, as these homes get snapped up very, very quickly. As always, folks, thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer. And as always, we'll see y'all on the next one.